Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to LRR Mondays. It's about the only thing going on this channel at the moment, but at least we have our regular Monday stream, right? And we are back with the mixed grid, the final race of the season. I think we've won the constructors, I think. And I'm pretty sure Chris has won the drivers. If he hasn't, he's about to. So, not much to play for, but we're second, I think, in the drivers, which is fairly decent still. So, we'll take that. It's been fun. I think the GT4 has been funner than the Porsche class, anyway. Super Trofeos, I think they've been having fun as well. So, it's not the biggest grids for these races, but they've been fun and been a bit of a break-up. We'll have GT4s back for the of the season other than GT3s on alternative Mondays in 2 weeks' time. So that will at least hopefully be a bit more competitive and a bit more fun. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Just before we get into the stream, we jump in with Dan. We will have more content coming for anybody that is watching this back in the world or watching live. There will be some more Autumn Bleaster 2. I just need to get around to recording it. I've got a few ideas of what I want to do for videos on that. And there will be some other streams coming back sporadically at some point. But I'm trying not to rush myself this time around. We're just as and when we want to do it. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's jump in with Dan. Hey Kagan, how you doing, my friend?
All right.
Yeah. Apart from the world's gone to shit, but you know, apart from that, it's all fine. How about you?
We haven't died in a nuclear fire yet, so...
Well, yet is the word we feel we have to add still, though. And that's the problem.
Well, yeah. That is true.
It's all fine, isn't it? Definitely all fine.
Yeah.
You ready to wrangle the Porsche for one last time?
Ready's a strong word.
Are you prepared to wrangle me?
That's even stronger.
I meant prepared and just getting yourself ready to. Rather
I
than,
shall try and wrangle it.
That's fine. I will be driving the car. That's fine. Well, just beat John Doe twice and you got a championship. You know, easy.
Well, I know, right?
Were you actually ahead of the last one?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, very much beat him twice then, this time.
I think just by turning up, he's won, to be honest.
I mean, it's a high likelihood, but it's motor racing, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's called car racing.
It is indeed.
I really want Sky to have put that in their VT.
I'm quite disappointed it wasn't in Drive to Survive's trailers,
No, but it does look a lot like there's going to be a Nikita Mazepin redemption arc, which isn't going to play terribly well in the current climate.
Yeah, no, they might be furiously re-editing that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to be a good look for Netflix to appear pro-Russian next week.
No. It's like they haven't done a feature on the Russian Grand Prix or anything as well. No. Hello.
Hi.
Nothing's happened since the last time we talked, right?
I'm good, Kate,
Nothing's
mate.
going on in the
It's
world?
good to see you back.
Yep.
How are you? I've just asked you that.
Our foreign secretary definitely didn't annoy the Russians so much they moved their nuclear weapons to a higher alert status.
Is that why they did it?
I don't know if they're just like memeing at this stage.
Well, yeah, today the Russians did blame Liz Truss.
As the reason they've ready the nukes, you know?
Interesting.
Diplomat extraordinaire.
Based
I'm
on one
shocked
meeting.
I'm shocked it wasn't an American, but yeah, okay.
Got you beat this time.
I don't know. Liz Truss makes Donald Trump's foreign policy look clean and measured.
I mean,
at least he had one.
honestly, though, it's like, whenever Donald Trump was president, Putin didn't do any of this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was an idiot savant. Focus on idiot.
There you go, the point.
Well, at some point you're so incompetent you can't make things worse, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Liz Truss.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe she's either too incompetent or not quite incompetent enough.
She's not gone too far. Slightly.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, I
What is
forgot
this?
that
Is there no banking on this? Is this like an old version?
oh yeah, this is like the 2018.
Oh. Has it always been like that, or is this like chose a different version of the track?
It's always been like an ACC. Just wasn't
Okay.
the F1 version.
I just, yeah, I never really paid attention.
Yeah, I mean ACC came out and then they immediately closed the track and put the banking in.
Ah. It looks like, yeah, it looks like there's plans for the banking on the track.
I can finish this race, please.
Yeah. Okay, maybe Mazepin comes to Foxworth. I mean,
I don't think we'll take him.
he'd have to pay for his seat, and I don't think he has any money, so
It'll be Uralkali Foxworth Autosports.
I don't think they got the money to afford us.
That's true.
Not off the lawsuit we would then have.
That's a burn both on us and on them.
I only accept sponsorship money in Dogecoin.
Well, I think they can still trade in that, so
Yeah.
we should
Crypto's
don't
where
resent
the
that.
one.
Yeah, but 1 ruble is like 10 Dogecoin, so I mean, you have to take forever to convert their money to Dogecoin.
On the upside, I think he's probably the only driver that like, nearly all F1 fans are going to be like, all right then, when he leaves.
Yeah, apparently he got like 40,000 likes on a tweet when viewers were like, I can't say anything about this, so I'm gonna just focus on what I can control and work hard on my team. So it's like,
I've got
you
news for
could
you,
condemn
Mazepin. Your lifeboat's just gone.
yeah, it's like there's so many Russian sports stars and everything that are like coming out and coming against the war, and it's like, I mean, I get it. Your dad's in the Security Council of Putin's like cabinet, so like I understand that you're pretty much tied between being awful yourself and also being tied to everyone that's awful in Russia. So I understand.
That's the problem, mate. It's what's been quite horrible about some of the news coverage of watching it. Of like, you know, it's an entire nation of people that have nothing to do with it, essentially. Just
Yeah.
get painted
Yeah.
with the same brush now, as obviously Germans did in World War II.
Yeah, I mean, depends. I feel like there's probably a lot more Germans on board with the Nazis than there are Russians on board with what Putin's doing.
Yeah, probably.
So it's a different day and age. I feel like back then it was like, oh, conquer the world? Yeah, that's what countries do. Whereas now it's like, why are we fighting an aggressive war? This is the modern world. Like, we just fight defensive wars.
Why can't I use PayPal?
Yeah, apparently, all the
I can't
banks
get
have...
porno.
Did they actually?
Yeah.
Did they?
They put up a message as well in solidarity to the Ukrainian people when they try and access it.
I've said this a couple of times today alone, but when the Taliban and the Pope are on the same side of an issue, and it's not your side, you're probably in the wrong.
Yeah. You've done something bad.
It's hard to feel bad for like the billionaires that are losing all their money by attaching themselves to an awful tyrannical leader in a country. But like, yeah, you're right. All the other Russians that are just trying to live their lives, it's terrible. But
They
Well,
should
like
do what
they,
Russians do best and rise up and overthrow their government.
oh yeah, well that'd be great if they didn't have like drone strikes and everything that are probably more than willing to turn on their own people.
They were showing a news report on the BBC News tonight that like there was an internet clip that had been released of a Russian soldier that was dead, and that's how the mother had found out. And they went to this like tiny little village where he lived, and she was like, "I had no idea he was even in Ukraine." It's just like,
I mean, yeah, it sounds like
oh,
a lot of them are told that they're going to train in Belarus or something, and then it was like, oh, now we're going to invade the Ukraine.
well, I've got a feeling probably 90% of the army didn't, including like the generals, didn't think it was actually going to. It was just fought. It was just an exercise. I feel like there's probably only 10 or so people that actually knew.
Yeah. It's a sad state of affairs for sure. I feel like the Russian army doesn't have the heart in it. I mean, they're certainly still causing destruction, but I don't know. I feel like information is so easily spread nowadays that it's hard to propagandize the whole country at this point. Like, it's just so obvious that they're the bad people in this. It's like you can't really justify it. I don't know.
Caught between a gun in their back and a gun in their face.
Yeah. So, yeah. Obviously, the old just following orders doesn't hold up according to the Nuremberg trial, so I imagine that if there are war crimes happening, that they'll be punished severely. But I don't know. It's too early to tell if what's actually happening over there, because there could be just hearsay and fake news and everything. I mean, obviously there's still awful things going on, but we won't know the full extent of what's going on until much later.
No. It depends if Putin stays around or not. Whether we ever find out, to be honest.
Yeah, assuming that he captures Ukraine, yeah.
Well, I would hope, especially on the Ukrainian side, that they've got a plethora of filmmakers and photographers and journalists along with them, right?
It's alright, Sean Penn is over there. Yeah, he went over on like Thursday. And I saw the headline, Sean Penn going to Ukraine to shoot film. And I was like, of course he is. Of course, Sean Penn is doing it.
That's good. See, he's not casting Sean Bean as the Ukrainian, right? Because we know that again.
Shuffles in on the train.
Never want to be cast as Sean Bean. Like, if you like choose Sean Bean as your like biopic, never mind. I was like, I guess you're just gonna assume that you're gonna die at the end of your biopic, and then realize we're all gonna die at the end of our biopic. So that's kind of a moot point.
That's what they're doing.
Speak for yourself.
They do it when people are alive.
I guess, yeah, but
Yeah, look at Serena Williams. Father.
Everyone's ending is the same. They all die.
Actually, there was a film about Bush while he was still in office, wasn't there?
Oh, I don't know. It's probably a patriotic film if he was still in office.
No, I think it was satire.
No, was it? Or are you thinking of Vice?
Oh,
The
no,
Dick
I'm not,
Cheney
but I
one?
want to watch that.
It's weird. I don't know. I watched it and it was like, it's so, cause it's like trying to be serious, but then there's also like very weird like satirical stuff as well. That's
Yeah, because it's whatever his name is. That's his style. The guy is big short. Only weighs up.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
What's his
I
name?
don't.
He's not my favourite director.
Vice director. Adam McKay?
That's the one.
Vice is the one where Chevy Chase played Dick Cheney, right?
No.
No, it's Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, but he does look.
Oh.
He does look like Chevy Chase. You're right. He does look like Chevy Chase in that. Christian Bale can look like any person. That's insane.
That's ridiculous.
I think he's done though. I think he's retiring because he's done too much damage to his body.
He's the world's greatest spy.
Yeah.
Well, if he can look like anybody, yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to be like top 10, top 2 list of traits that they want for spies.
You could get away with not looking at no one recognising you and you are Christian Bale. And yeah. It's a step above a normal spy, I'd say.
Yeah. Is that Christian Bale? I don't know. It could be. Could look like anyone.
To be fair, you could just be Christian Bale and no one would expect him to be a spy, so.
That too. Isn't there like actual famous like spies that like in hindsight it's like, oh, that guy was a spy? I feel like that's probably just a movie.
So now we might find out about Donald Trump.
Maybe I'm just thinking of John Wilkes Booth, who wasn't a spy, but he was a famous actor and then assassinated the president. So it'd be like the modern day equivalent of Tom Cruise assassinating the president. And people going, what? The actor guy? So, not a lot of people like know that about John Wilkes Booth. He was like the famous actor of the era. So anyways, Formula One.
Hopefully we'll get to see the first race.
Where is Bahrain? Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's far enough away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would. I guess all-out war in Europe would probably be what cancels the season. But I mean, if it's all war in Europe, then maybe they would just race in the Middle East or somewhere else. It'd be safer, would it not?
I think everything would be cancelled later.
No, they didn't. Oh no, they did cancel baseball, didn't they?
Cancelled everything.
That's where women's baseball came from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I feel like if World War III happened, nothing would change in America. We would still have everything going on. Like, I feel like we wouldn't care at all.
Not if there's money in it.
Exactly. There's multiple corporations that want World War III to happen so they can get some lucrative military contracts.
I mean, from a technology standpoint, we would get some incredible stuff out of it. Just that a lot of really terrible and awful stuff would have to go on at the same time. So
We might get really good anti-radiation drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might get the actual inverse VR.
Yeah, we're probably not far off of thermal nuclear war, all-out war, so it's gonna be fun.
You don't drink, do you, Alec?
Not yet.
I'm stuck.
You might need to get those bottle caps on the go.
We're going to
There's
start
soda.
smoking and drinking.
There's soda. Nuka-Cola. Yeah, it's not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, that's an understatement. But yeah.
I mean, it definitely feels like this is kind of Poland, where it's like we were caught off guard that this was happening so quickly, and it's like,
But there'd been
Now-
2 cases before that we could have noticed.
well, but then that's the same thing with the Sudetenland and Austria.
That's what I mean. The parallel is scary.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, no, I'd say it's closer to like Austria and Czechoslovakia, right? With Georgia and Crimea.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, well, that's fine. They're small countries.
It's fine.
And
They
then-
won't do anything worse. Why would they do anything
Yeah.
worse? Not like we
Yeah.
given them the impression that we were going to do anything.
I don't understand why is the Ukraine not in NATO? Like, I feel like that was a
Because
big
the
drop the ball.
It's of the risk that you would do. Well, this has been the case, thing a lot of people said, right? But the excuse was, yeah, it would risk infuriating Putin. Well, yeah, look what happened when we did it. So, yeah, I think you're right.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we just need to make sure that China is not gonna join on the Russian side, because then that's not great.
Well,
Oh, they won't. China doesn't like this.
Is China on the same side as the Pope and the Taliban?
China's not said so publicly, but there's things they've done that indicates that they're not terribly pleased with Putin.
Yeah, the Security Council, they won't something before the night. I mean, China's will just be watching it. They won't be,
Yeah.
It'll be a bit different. Their long-term military plan is to be ready and modernised by 35, and to be ready to, in their words, to be able to win world wars by 2049.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, China doesn't want a stronger NATO, and China doesn't want a stronger Russia.
I mean,
China just wants a strong China.
yeah, China.
And if we go to thermonuclear war and China stays out of it and doesn't get nuked, then you'll have a weak NATO and a weak Russia, and we can just walk right in.
I think if it goes that way, I don't think you can stay out of it.
I don't know. I just hope that there's smarter people that are like trying to figure this out and hopefully like have weapons to prevent nukes from actually hitting targets. But like I feel like it's gonna be over in like the next 10 years. So
The thing is, they have the systems. It's that if it got to a point where they launched more than the systems they've got to defend them at once, right? Which a few countries have.
yeah. So
And also because they've never actually been launched, they don't know if there's any preventative measures against their preventative measures.
anyways, how's that Mars mission coming? Anyone know?
Elon, please.
I don't know, but I volunteered.
Did you?
No, but I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I think everyone is. It's gonna stop being a volunteer program and a life program overnight. I don't get it. I really don't. It's like 5 people that are trying to blow up the entire world.
No one gets it, but not change the fact that it's happening.
Yeah. I don't see the point. It's such a waste.
I think we can all agree that Ukraine is significantly more badass than we thought it was, though.
Yeah.
It is, but at the same time, I don't think Russia are really committing at the moment.
Well, I feel like they're probably underestimated the resistance that they would receive.
Yeah, but that's the problem. We have no idea. We don't know if it's all part of Putin's game that he's just sending in. I mean, the stuff he sent in is decades old and battered. So I kind of feel if he wanted the quick victory, he would have just thrown in the new stuff straight away, right?
Maybe.
And
Maybe
taken it with
he's
overwhelming force.
maybe he's trying to poke the NATO forces and make it seem like he's fighting a defensive war to try to get people on his side. I don't know.
You know what? That stopped working when you invaded another country. That's a tricky part to justify.
See, but in his mind, it's not a foreign country. It's part of his like de jure claims of the Soviet Union or whatever. So like in his mind, he's not invading. He's trying to liberate the Russian people that were segregated by the West or whatever.
Well, this is true.
So in some insane part of his, well, all his mind's insane. In some insane fury of idiocy, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe he's trying to figure out a way to make this seem like a
He's
defensive war.
batshit crazy, that we can
Yeah.
There can be no doubt. And unfortunately, the biggest threat now is that he's committed, right? And he cannot be seen to lose. His only way out of it now is to win it. And it's now, unfortunately, what that might mean.
Yeah, and it seems like the Ukrainians are going to fight to the last man, so that's that would man, woman, and child probably.
Man, child, and man, woman, child, and Indian students that aren't being allowed in by Poland.
Oh jeez, what?
You're not seeing any of that in America.
No, we don't really see anything about this at all. It's like kind of like a you problem.
Poland being their normal racist selves.
Yeah, well, at the moment, we're not even letting in Ukrainians, so...
Oh, but look, don't get me wrong, they've let 500,000 people into the country, haven't they? So...
Oh, yeah.
To start being picky at some point. I can't really say anything against them, but...
They've already done more than we have offered to.
Yeah.
I read today that we are looking at allowing up to 100,000 Ukrainians to come.
If they're related to Ukrainians currently living in the EU.
Yeah. And we like them.
You're going to get rid of the visa process for them. No, we're going to make it easier for them, though. Poland. Don't even need documents, just go over
Yeah.
the border.
I feel like Poland knows a thing or two because they've seen a thing or two.
Oh, the country's right next to him when Putin's making statements about ex-Soviet countries that are uneven countries. Poland, Estonia, Latvia, they're all going to be fucking terrified. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah. Has anyone had contact with Macri? Is he okay?
I had not thought of this.
I mean, I haven't seen him in like any races recently. I don't know if he got drafted into the Estonian military. Possibility.
Fortunately for him, he's a mechanic.
I was going to
so
say, yeah. We needed with that.
Yeah, Yonti and SSX got drafted.
Wait, really?
He, it's only for a week. It's like I don't know if it's like because of this or if it's
Just their
Where's he from?
shows.
just Finland. So he is.
I
Like,
think they do it there anyway.
I just don't know how old he is. I don't know. I assume
Yeah.
he's probably because like it's like 18 to like 25 or something, right? For one of you to do that. So I assume that he's probably in that age range.
It's a thing in Sweden as well.
Yeah, most of the Scandinavian countries. That's the word I was trying to think of. Scandinavian. It said Nordic. Close enough. But yeah, it sounds like Switzerland might not stay neutral this time as well. You know things are bad whenever Switzerland is considering not being neutral. Alright, I'll let you guys qualify.
Oh, I picked up a GT4 at the start of a quali lap. way, you fucking moron.
I will take it. Would have been like, that's definitely about half a second on there, but hey. We'll see if anyone else improves. We're not going to get anywhere near Chris, so it doesn't really matter, but, you know. Let's do the fuel. These are 30 minutes normally, aren't they?
Yeah.
But you're on the front row with him, Dan.
I'm only 1.7 off.
You're only 1.4 off.
Oh, is it? Oh, I got faster.
You did.
Nice.
Same gap between me and Chris, 1.4. The scary thing with Chris, like, while we were doing our practice laps, he was about 3 seconds quicker than everybody. Takes an entire qualifying session, an entire practice session to get within 1.4.
Yeah. I think I need about 40 litres. Same temperature. Handy. Handy, handy, handy.
See, you can do it, Martin.
So it just takes some major miracle. I'm just gonna grab a drink and open a window because it's 1,000 degrees already.
I was going to grab a drink, but window. Good call.
Yeah. Ah. actually know if I've got anyone watching because my stream stats disappeared.
You're going to put dive bomb in turn 1, don't you?
Only way I know how.
Good man. I'll do the same with Chris. I shouldn't have said that, because now if I do it accidentally, it's going to look like it was premeditated.
The Compare the Market have pulled their Meerkat advertising due to insensitivities around the Russian invasion.
I didn't even think of that, yeah? You know what? I had to do my endurance today. I used Go Compare for the first time ever. I'd always used Compare the Market. That's completely coincidental, but I think subconsciously, maybe I was doing it.
Yeah, maybe. I tend to use Meerkats because you get the movies, right?
Oh, yeah. Forgot about ever going to those things.
No, I really want to go to Spider-Man, but at the same time, I also don't want to sit in a small room full of other people I don't know. So.
Well, I didn't want to do that before the pandemic, so.
Well, exactly. I'm just glad I'm not starting with a Super Trofeo next to me. They're really hard to start against. I get like all of the traction that I don't have off the line.
It's not what you need.
I did 2 CP races at Bathurst yesterday. One in the Aston and one in the new BMW. And the new BMW is unbelievably boring to drive, even at Bathurst.
That's just Newton City.
Oh, it's like commuting at 160 miles an hour. It's ridiculous. Like the Aston V12, you're fighting it around that course, right?
Oh, you're in the V12. Well, that's not really.
Yeah.
A fair
and it's alive. You're hustling it round, right?
Oh yes, you are. Yes.
That BMW is like so boring. Like there's just nothing to it. It's probably, as a result, it's going to be a really good endurance car.
Yeah, I was going to say, as a race car, it's a very good trait, but we don't do this for that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Although it would probably be better for us if we did, because I also immediately went as fast as I was going in the V12 in quali.
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's no doubt it's a good car. Speed-wise and, as you say, for endurance, but yeah, that'd be well. Want to have fun, right?
Yeah, we'll just do the Audi Evo 2 next.
I mean, I'm down.
Well, they're not likely to have made it worse. I don't think, anyway. Ooh, marbles.
Wow, good luck.
Gonna need it. You too.
Thank you. Oh no, Chris has been taken out. Oh, Jesus. I need to take him out, I didn't realise he'd come back on the track.
Right, I had my one challenge at Germany off the line and he's gone.
I've got ahead. Now I need to make this the widest Porsche in Holland.
Good thing you're at Zandvoort. It's not hard to defend here compared to like other tracks.
He's already on the sides. He's close. It took off a lap.
Well, considering he started in front, that's pretty good.
Well, I was massively benefited by a side swipe from the switch to pay element, but I'll take it.
Still counts.
Oh, I've lost that gap now. That was my only chance.
Yeah.
exactly what happened to Kyle Larman. Like, when I was right behind him, I could match his pace, but as soon as he gets away, I'm like, oh shit, how was I going that fast again?
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. It's really annoying.
Back he got past me, I lost half a second. Half a lap around the next before he lost a further 1.5 seconds. Does now give me this interesting game of where did I lose the time for the rest of the race.
I think I know where I'm losing all the time to Germany. I just don't know how.
I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's not like at some tracks against some people where you can see where you're losing the time and you're like, oh, okay, I'm just like, you know, my line's a little bit wrong or whatever. This is just like, he's just fundamentally so much faster, I can't figure it out.
Yeah, the same thing in Chris when I was following him, like, I got exactly the same exit corner, but he exited much, much quicker somehow. I was like, we've done the same thing. Broke at the same point, I turned in at the same point, and they go with the power at the same point. He just sodded off. I felt more like Bottas in my life.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
You feel like Mazepin.
True.
You're like Bottas, but everybody hates you.
And you don't even get podiums to make up for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just trying stupid things now to try and find some right base.
Me too.
Well, I'd be more cautious than you, because that's it's a lot easier for that to be a game over in that car.
It is, but I'll still come second, so...
True.
You could come fifth.
I'm sick, actually.
Oh, sixth. My maths were wrong. There's one fewer Trofeo than I thought.
Yeah, GT4 build stayed pretty much the same the whole way through.
The Trofeo field's been relatively stable. You know, I should have changed to GT4 though. I would have spent the whole season racing you and... Well, you.
Yeah, it would have been fun. We would never have been teammates again by the end of it. But...
Yeah, it might have ended a bit too Lewis and Nico.
Most of the time, it's been really fun races because I've been really shit, which means
Yeah.
I've been racing the guys behind and it's actually been really good. This one, I'm kind of in no man's land between Chris and the rest of them. Like the race last time out, where I was just... I needed that to start falling over sim racing again for a little bit.
Yeah.
A race law, that's...
What I have realised this weekend as well is that I am now pub lobby fast.
Pub lobbies got quick.
No, like, I mean, if I join a pub lobby, I'm generally, like, in the podium places.
Oh, okay. So good fun.
Yeah. I did a pub lobby race at Brands Hatch this weekend, and it was actually quite fun.
I guess
So I had
also,
pole.
it's
Carry
also
on.
pub lobbies have kind of got back to like, most of the people that just bought it for fun and got an hour.
Yeah, it's a lot stable. Like, I had pole, so I was just ahead of everyone. And then there was one guy that was pretty quick, and we had a good race.
yourself and your concentration at this fucking thing.
Yeah,
It's good endurance training. I
as it is. Trying to figure out how I can brake late and not lock up.
You go back to the car selection screen. You press GT3 or GT4.
Okay. Select anything with ABS.
Why stop? Wow.
You know what, these cars are not as terrible to drive at Zandvoort as I thought they were going to be.
Helping a bit. The track.
Yeah. Like, whereas Brands Hatch was, like, horrendous, this is actually not bad. It would be a lot better if I hadn't turned my tyres into 50p pieces, but...
Oh, I beg the probably chooses enough to pull that car.
yeah.
Oh, I thought someone caught me then. It's bloody John Dunn. He's just gone off, by the way. And off
You'd have to go very off.
Yeah.
He's 15 seconds ahead.
Shows 6 seconds. Oh, I can't see the bottom half of your gap. It might be. Looks like 10 on mine. It's probably...
I wish it was 10.
Just tuning in, guys. Welcome along to the world's loneliest race. Nowhere near quick enough to catch Chris and quite comfortably ahead of the rest of the GT4 field. So, anyone wants to start some chat, now's the time. Be appreciated as well. Stop people going mad. Oh, it would be quite nice if we could. Well, I think we can comfortably stay against the last Super Trofeo. So let's find your ways out together towards the end of the race. We can still second as well. Time on Chris for all of 1 lap. Well, not even a lap. He even got taken out at turn 1, he was still ahead of us at the lap. That's kind of the story of this season anyway. So we'll rack up another podium and we'll take it. Like this is going to be the last lap as well. Well, there we go. It's another podium. That's, I mean, if it wasn't already, I think that's confirmed Chris as the champion. Still, good fun. What do you want? Can't park there. Oh, I'm muted. What do you want? Can't park it there, mate. Can't go
Take an
car
eight,
racing.
mate. Oh, I did it. I did a race in the cup car and I didn't spin.
You did. Congratulations.
I was only 16 seconds behind him.
Nice. Records will show I was a full lap behind Chris, but that's because John Doe didn't get to him.
Yeah. I was to Tomlin what John Joe is to me. Which is impressive. For John Doe.
Oh, okay. Well, this race, then we're back to GT4s in a couple of weeks. So.
Yeah, I don't know what one to choose really.
I think I'm going to stick to the Porsche. I really like it.
Yeah, I might go Porsche and join you.
It's massively OP, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it means I have a chance then if it's massively OP.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have a chance against the people we normally race
Each other.
and each other, yeah. Probably not the likes of Downing and John Doe. Unless they're not in the Porsche and they're in, say, the Maserati, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be back in just a second.
Okie doke. I will also take that cue, guys. Just go get a drink and chill out for a second. We do have a second race coming our way. Final race of the season. Final 30-minute race. So do stick around for that. But yeah. Just going to go get some more water that's desperately needed. So we'll be back in a second. Oh, I forgot. I forgot Rage does AOR on Mondays. Suddenly saw him playing ATC and was like, finally he's got back into it. But no, just commentating. Right. Let's see how this one goes. Oh Christ! Look at that track temp.
I'm probably going to miss this race.
Ah, okay.
I'll be back, maybe. If not, I'll just snap to grid.
Okay. Right.
30 seconds.
I recline this. I recline this by accident. Although I normally do it at the end of the race. That's probably why. Quick drive. That's important. Apparently, for some reason. Right. Well, it's been a weird season, but done all right out of it. We got a win in the first round. We got some podiums, lots of podiums.
Going single
But then
file.
there were only 6 or 7 cars in our class at times. But it's been fun. Let's finish it with a nice final race. The one thing this season has done is make me fall in love with the Porsche, which is before I absolutely hated it at the beginning.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
And now, she quite like it a lot. Now we're used to how it behaves and the turning, the massive amount of steering lock it's got.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on, but I'm not going to be. I'm going to close my stream, and I'm going to miss this race. So.
If alright.
Yeah, no, everything's fine. Just work stuff, you know. So I'll.
Dan, you're not
Hopefully I'll be
working
back.
at the moment.
Yeah. If only that were true.
Well, it is technically true, I'm sure, by your contract, but
Well, yeah. Well, they're going to pay me, so it's all right.
okay.
Good luck.
Probably it. Thanks. really hoping these tyres would have warmed up a bit more because I don't put them up enough. We'll see. Final race of the season. Let's bring her home. The race of the last few weeks tonight's been welcome. I'm very worried about how hot the right hand side is and how cold the left hand side is, but we'll forget about that for now. Super Trofeo has been fighting hard. And that'll probably be the last we see of Chris Down. As he sailed off into the sunset. We'll try though. Try to rate there are limits in this car. Everything just locks up. I think every Porsche's got an inherent rotation limit somewhere. Just waiting to be done. Dan's had to go back to work. Box. So yeah, unfortunately to miss this one. Now good, the left hand's actually stabilised now and got carried back. Wait, we just did 44. Maybe this is on. I reckon we got the fronts were a bit hot last time and the rears were a bit cold. Maybe we found the balance. does it matter what I'm doing, so. I should just never say anything. It's always my problem. Can't disconnect the bit in my brain that goes, yay, we're actually going to pass that. Sort of, oh god, start panicking. This is not Porsche just goes and does all the quick as he has to. For a brief moment we were in the same time band as him. And that dream also dies. It's probably that temperature falls in it as well. Hi Apex. Nice to miss you. and the average speed. It's just hard to concentrate. How the real race going. Oh, that one, yeah. I'm waiting to accept that's the line the car's taking. I didn't realise it was 7. Seeing lots of things have happened since Super Trofeo somewhere. So we're one place further up the boundaries. What's happened? It's a bit better. Up to 45 at least. I think we can try and hold it there for us. Something to concentrate on. I would say we started to get that corner right. Number of laps. Immediately. Oh, slipped out by 1,000 per second. need to look into what this Nightbot's doing, because I don't know why it keeps deleting your message to me. I did see Dan would have won if he stayed on this race, but is that not just because John Doe didn't feel like racing because there was no one to race against, and he's already won the championship, so it's just a waste of his time. Presuming.
You alright, Jay?
Yeah, I'm bored.
So was Germany, apparently.
Yeah. Well, apparently he had a fix. He had a kitchen emergency according to Fox.
How many laps did he do?
And I'm not really even paying attention. He's just said that he's not here, so. So he would have won. Maybe won the championship.
Oh no, I wasn't going to win the championship.
Why? You've only got
To be honest,
0 points and you've got maximum.
I don't think I could, even if I won 2 races and he didn't win any, I don't think I could have beat him actually.
How far behind were you at the beginning?
Quite a long way.
I thought you were only like 10 points from what?
Well, I finished the first race at Zolder really far back.
Work sorted out.
Yeah. It's unfortunate timing, really. I hope he didn't do many laps at all, and then my 2 laps mean I've overtaken him.
Oh, you're back out.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bother, but then I thought at least this way I register that I did do some of the race, rather than the DNS.
Yeah, true. Right. Find out the caps. Yeah, but I must be able to change that on my floor. I shouldn't. Time me out the caps.
I'm just cruising behind Chris.
Yeah, put him under the pressure that I'm not going to be able to receive.
I'm staying like a second behind him. I don't want to risk hitting him. Ah, nearly. That was fun.
It was only 2 laps between you, actually, by the end.
It was, yeah. If I had finished a bit earlier.
Gonna win.
Yeah.
2 laps from the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what your Nightbot's doing, Jay.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Again.
No, I have no idea either. I was going to set it up default and put it on, so it was to stop the very colourful advertisements.
What do you mean? Yeah. One. You mean the affiliate deals, definitely, that streamers all have with random porn sites?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. I don't really need to, but I'll do an outro anyway. Yeah,
I gotta go back to work, so I'll see you guys.
in a bit, buddy. Well, to anybody watching back the VOD, because there's nobody watching at the moment, but hey. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's been season 2 of Mixed Grid. Wasn't quite the Drivers' Championship we had in season 1, but Chris was much stiffer opposition. We were never going to catch him, but I think we took the team championship between us, so there is at least a championship there. We were runner-up, and we got the race win, didn't we, in the first round? So it's been good fun. Enjoyed it. Shame the participation. Like that'd be a great series if we had like 30 people signed up and 10 in each class. Then it'd be good fun. But unfortunately, it doesn't quite work with the low participation. Right, we'll be back with LRR GT3 Season 6 Race 2 next Monday. RCI is finished, although we didn't finish the last one anyway. So yeah, there's nothing planned this week. So definitely next Monday, maybe if I feel like it, we'll have a stream or something. And there'll be some Fantasy League back and some AMS2 back in maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, but it will be back, so don't worry about that. Thank you everybody for watching.